Hello, I'm Jacob Coakley, editor of Stage Directions magazine, and welcome to the video editor's note for November 2015. This magazine will be distributed at LDI in Las Vegas from October 23rd to October 25th, and at AES in New York City from October 30th to November 1st. And guess what? Not only this magazine will be there, but I will be at those shows too. So find me, look me up, and let's say hi and hang out and find out about all the new gear there. If you were not going to make it to the shows but still want to find out all about the new gear, you're in luck because I am all over social media. Twitter is @StageDirections, Facebook.com/StageDirectionsMag, Instagram @StageDirections, Periscope @StageDirections, and I will be trying to live stream as many video demos as I possibly can, so check that out during those days as well. This month, we also celebrate the winners of our 2015 Stage Directions High School Theater Honors Program. Congrats to all the winners in all the regions, and really congratulations to all the schools who submitted nominations. We had a really hard time this year choosing winners. There were some really great schools doing really great work out there with all their students, so congratulations to you all. I really love learning about all of these schools and seeing what you're doing, and congratulations again to our winners. But all of this thinking about high school theater got me thinking about my high school theater experience, which reminded me of the first musical I ever did in high school, Paint Your Wagon. Now, there's very little I actually remember about Paint Your Wagon except for a couple of the songs. They Call the Wind Mariah, and of course Paint Your Wagon. So I decided that I would go ahead and look up the show and refresh my memory with it a little bit before this video editor's note, and holy smokes! This was a weird show for a Catholic boys' high school to be putting on. I should give you a little context. I went to a very conservative Catholic all-boys high school. So conservative, in fact, that for all school assemblies when you were supposed to show up wearing a blazer, if you showed up wearing a black blazer, you were immediately apparent against a sea of navy blue blazers. It's not so much that black was unconservative, it's just that navy blue was what you did. So there's that. A few years after the school did Paint Your Wagon, they did Grease, but they couldn't just do Grease. They had to change the whole subplot about Kaneki getting Rizzo pregnant. That's how conservative my high school was. So on the surface, Paint Your Wagon makes a lot of sense for an all-boys high school. It's a town full of minors. Plenty of parts for boys, lots of songs featuring men's choirs. Like, there's a lot going on there. But if you dig just a little bit deeper, it makes no sense at all. For one thing, there's at least 2 different numbers about a whole wagon full of prostitutes coming to town and how much fun the men are going to have now that the women are in town. And for another, there's a whole other subplot about a Mormon coming to town and being forced to sell one of his wives to a minor, who then turns around and wants to sell the wife to somebody else. What the hell? How did this get past the priests and the faculty of this school? How did they choose this? And maybe it didn't get past the faculty. Like I said, I don't remember too much about the show, so it's possible that they really toned down everything about the entertaining girls who came to town, and maybe they completely got rid of the plot with the Mormon and his wife. I have no idea. I think about a show like Paint Your Wagon, which involves barely glossed over prostitution and completely not glossed over at all selling of women, and why that can be okay at conservative schools, and why sometimes Rent, High School Edition, makes a huge uproar when high schools try to do it. And Rent, at least everybody there is in age-appropriate relationships and just trying to enter into committed loving relationships with each other. This is not to say I have a problem with people doing Paint Your Wagon at the high school level, or Rent High School Edition, or Addams Family, or Anything Goes, or The Sound of Music, or absolutely anything. I think that with the right teachers who know what their kids are capable of and who know how to lead their kids down these journeys with these shows, I think any show can be an amazing experience. And even difficult shows with the right teachers and leadership and understanding can be amazing and rewarding experiences for kids. But I don't think we're educating anyone if we shield them from everything that might be anxiety producing. My life was forever changed when I read Romeo and Juliet for the first time. I mean, it's a classic for a reason. But it also deals with teenage suicide and gang violence. I don't think we need to shield students from these topics, but figuring out what's actually going on, addressing it, and talking about it is paramount. Brushing something under the rug, pretending that it isn't there, censoring it, all of these things don't help anyone and can in fact perpetuate a damaging construct. But that's just me. I recognize that I'm neither a parent of teenage children nor a teacher dealing with teenage children on a day-to-day basis. I am happy to trust that the teachers know what's best for the students that they're teaching and let them do that. And I will gladly celebrate the great job that they do. That's all for now. See you next month.